Yes, run up here. Show me you love me. You know it. They're gallivanting plumb in from the fields. You know it. See a bunch of them out there yonder. What's up, country living? It's like 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Had a lot going on yesterday, so I didn't get to gather eggs. So let's play some good gospel music and feed some chickens and gather some eggs. Okay.
Sunday morning preacher, wiping sweat from his brow. Hardwood floors creaking, but he's still calling out. Come on home, you wandering hearts. You ain't too far to mend, 'cause the price was paid on Calvary by a man.
Mama don't check. Wait. I've heard of pirates and parrots, but you ain't heard of me and my chickens. Okay, get on my back. Get on my back. Watch out. Ain't you beautiful? What I do is I spread this feed out like this. That way they're not, trying to kill each other. Well, hello, Buckshot. Hey, stop that. You are a stud, son. A stud. Now I know what y'all are thinking. My, that's quite the flock, Yes, it is. What's up, y'all? Little red mill in here. Lemon. And we're gonna go for a little ride. It has rained all day long. There ain't been nothing I can do with it raining. So me, and Lemon, and Red Mule, we're gonna go over and check on the pigs. Okay, right here I'm just gathering eggs.
Looks like we're gonna have to shut up.
It's so dark in there that I had to.
Did y'all hear them in there? Boy, they wrecked my nerves. Why didn't y'all say anything to them? Make them stop,
Holy moly, guys.
Look right here what a nest. Now, these are Rhode Island red eggs. And we usually pickle them, but there's 4 of these that I can sell. The rest of them are too small, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave these here. That way maybe they'll lay some more, but 4 onto that. That's 67 eggs, and yesterday it's still too early for them to be. They're just now starting to lay. These are ice cold. Now, okay. That's a good haul eggs. Now there's another nest. Whoa. There's another nest, usually back here. Yeah, it's got some keepers in it. Look. Them are more Rhode Island red eggs. See how they're not as big? But there's 2 of them in there that'll sell. Or 2 of them that I can sell. So, can you see me? You know it. Alright, 1 and 2. Well, actually, guys, there's only 1 in there I can sell. So I'll leave 3 in there. So 68 eggs for yesterday, and you can hear them going on right now. They're about to open up the floodgates of heaven. I'll show y'all a sad story. This little hen over here is a silky. She has been sitting for about 30 days. And them big chickens keep laying eggs on top of her. But look how tiny these eggs are. Don't pull them over there, dummy. Just get back on them. There you go. She's such a good mama. She will not give up. And I don't want to bust her eggs, so maybe she'll pull one off. Alright, I gotta put these eggs in the house. I got up at like 6 and went up there and hung out with the pigs and fed them. And I need to change their water out. It looked pretty nasty. I change their water every day because I want them to be healthy, but man, they're growing. But let me put these eggs in the house, and we'll get right on things. That's, like I said, that's from yesterday. And guys, I do not sell dirty eggs. I'm not doing it. I wash my eggs, and people like them that way. Hope y'all can see them. But now that I've changed out the nesting material in there, I won't have to wash near as hard. You know. Guys, my kids, when school's not going on, they work. I make them. And my daughter's always wanted one of them little Datsun dogs. Well, she found one and went and bought that dog. And man, sweetest thing you ever seen in your life. Well, yesterday I was mowing and I could see Micah running to me, and I knew something was bad wrong. And up and under this porch, we didn't know it, there's a pipe. It's about that big around. You can't see it. It's not even level with the ground. It's kind of sunk in a little bit. And that dog had fell down in that pipe, and there was water down there. And I crawled up on there, and its head, it was just going under as I was seeing it. So I screamed, bring me a fishing pole with a rattle trap. And by some miracle, we had a fishing pole tied up with a rattle trap. Brand new rod. I broke it off right at the handle, up and under there. Wrapped the line around my hand, stuck it down there, hooked that pup. Man, you know, it quit screaming. I knew it was drowning. Pulled it out, throwed it out from under there. Man, got it, resuscitated it a little bit. But it had been unconscious too long. And by the time we got to the vet, he was up trying to stand up and stuff. And they said, we're going to put him to sleep and pump his stomach. His stomach is full of water. And I said, if y'all put that dog to sleep, he'll not wake back up. Well, they put him to sleep and he didn't wake back up. He didn't wake back up. But that was pretty rough. I had to use that rattle trap to hook that dog. That pipe was about this deep. It was every bit of 5 feet, and it was only that big around. But I did my very, very best to save that dog. And it really bothered all of us. I shouldn't even tell y'all about it, really. But yep, I'm gonna fill that bucket right there up with water, and we'll take it to the pigs. They love poison oak vines. That and brawlers, they love them. Look at them. All right. Difficult morning, you know. Well, hello, Malcolm. Did you enjoy feed time this morning, boy? Did you enjoy it? They're getting where they'll let me touch them a little bit. Paula's the most friendliest little pig I've got. Ain't you, girl? I'm sorry I named you after my mother-in-law. Yeah, no. All right, y'all. Before I water these guys, I want to show y'all the new pen my in-laws built. I stood down here and supervised, you know it. I'm not a carpenter. But here's the new pen. Same shelter design, same pen design, 16 feet wide, panels running through the back, pig boards, and 32 feet long. Now, they did the gates a little different on this one. We just put these right here in as stobs, you know. So look. Okay, you could have went back, you know. So look. See, I'm not going to raise a boar hog in this pen. This is going to be for feeder pigs. But boy, I've sure got some pretty pigs, you know it. Paula, look at her. She's wanting me to get in there and scratch her. They're getting more friendly. Now, Caroline, she don't like it. Now, that little black pig is real friendly. And I took a barrel, an old junky barrel I pushed up out of this old brush pile down here. And I cut it, and I've been putting their feed in it. Now, you can see they've poured their water out. I've noticed if that water gets any bit dirty, they pour it out and delight in doing so. Listen, Paula, I know you need some water. I'm working on it. Hang on a minute. Stop. Stop, Paula. Stop. God, you're just like my mother-in-law. Just give me a minute. Now. Boy, that's the finest thing right there that ever was. Listen, pigs. Yes, isn't that water good, little pigs? Isn't it, Malcolm? You got some big old ears, son. Listen, Daddy loves y'all. But now, this one and this one's gonna get eaten. But now these other ones, they're gonna hang around. Boy, y'all are something else. There's some little pigs. Ain't that a sight? Look at Malcolm. Listen, Malcolm. I like this little black pig. It's friendly. Malcolm, he just ain't friendly. My boy's little black and boy, he just soon let you pet his nose as you know, watch the sun rise. You want to bite me, don't you? Paula, you over in that feed, ain't you? She said, yeah. You gotta get them distracted if you want to eat at peace. Okay? Yeah, little pig. That's a sight. But the place I usually buy straw, they're out of straw right now, so we'll have to go get 4 or 5 bales. I'm keeping their feed and minerals and stuff in this pen here. This is going to be my boar pen. You can see it's built real heavy duty. So I just keep their feed and stuff in there. But man, I tell you what, I love my little pigs. Every one of them. I'm real proud of them things.
Malcolm, don't be over there looking at that side. Get over here and eat. And then after you done, listen, hey. It's not time for all that, okay? But you know, yesterday was such a bad day with that pup drowning and then rushing it to Chattanooga Hospital or whatever and stuff. It was just a bad day, man. But you know, and of course the kids was outside. I had to get them to help me to get it out, you know. But if you raise animals and stuff like that, that's just part of it. You're gonna lose stuff. You know, I lose chickens, but man, a dog is not a chicken. Malcolm, are you wanting to ride my side by side, son? Is that what's going on here? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give that pen time to calm down, let the post settle and stuff. And let me show y'all my big plans here. Okay. Now, I've got, just by these two fences being here, I've got part of the walkway done. So I'll be able to move them from pen to pen right up through there. So I was going to put a 16-foot wide this way and 32 feet long that way pen, but I don't think I'm going to. I think what I'm going to do is my pigs that I go for tops, you know, I'm going to put an electric fence around yonder like I did with my Idaho pasture pigs, and then I'm going to build a little corral thing right there and have it connect to my chute. I'm going to make this come down to right here. I'm going to build a little corral thing right here, feed them in it, trap them in it, and then once I'm done with my chute and it comes time to load them on to the trailer to go to the butcher, you know, it won't be no problem. But for right now, these 3 pens right here are plenty big enough. I should be able to do that until I get piglets. But once it comes time for breeding, you know, I've got to build more pens. But boy, they like their fresh water, and boy, they like their feed. And look right over there, Caroline and Malcolm is over having a good time. But y'all, that's all I got for you today. God bless y'all this Sunday morning. I'll see y'all on the next one. Here at these ginger guys. I almost got 3/4 of a bucket. Micah spotted a 3-prong right down there. I see it. I'll touch it with your fork so they can see it. See it right there? Look here, I know for a fact we dug ginseng right here last year. I'll tell you something, turkeys eat the tops off stuff. People say deer, deer, deer. Okay.
Oh, that's a big 4-prong.
Look here, he spotted some more.
See, look at
Sure is. People say deer, deer, deer. Yeah, deer eat it, but not like turkeys. I want to show you something. I mean, it's just coming up. I know for a fact we dug ginseng right here. Guys, I see ginseng up.
that's a big one, boy.
I see ginseng up the hill.
It's a big 3-prong. You see
Sure do. We dug sang right here, guys, and I'm not wrong. I know I'm right.
it? I remember being on that bluff looking for it.
See that 3-prong right yonder? Now, I see leaves of ginseng right up there. It looks like it's a 4-prong.
Oh, I see it.
Let me climb these bluffs. Sure is. Look here. Just coming out of the ground.
It's up.
Yeah, I mean, it's up, but
Well, we want to come back here, did you?
me, Micah, Billy Taylor, and Elijah dug sang right here. And I told Billy when they came up, I said, when we came in the woods, I said, oh, Lord, you know, this is poor ground. I said, it's dry, man. I guarantee you 90% of it's gone.
Good Lord.
And it was.
What a fat stone.
See some more? Where? See, wait, now wait. Where's it at? Oh, I see it in the camera. See right there, guys?
There's a 2-prong in there. Oh, you would think that they'd be monsters on that bluff seeing this.
But guys, me, Micah, Billy, and Elijah, we dug sang right here. And
I remember telling them, you know, it's dry, and when you dig poor ground like me and Micah does, look here, it don't last long, and turkeys bite the tops off of it all season. So if you go in a place and you think they sang there, or you know they sang there and you don't do no good, check it again. If you have to go back in the spring to make sure it's still there and you get a chance, try that. Find some more. Big one. Where at?
Here's a 3-prong.
Right, hang on. Oh yeah, I see it there.
And then right here's some seedlings. A 2-prong, a 3-prong, and...
Look right there, what a big giant 4 under that bluff right there, son.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, there's another one below me.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Golly, we gotta come back here same season.
If it'll be here, it may not even be here. Turkeys may eat it, but... Alright, I gotta get back off these bluffs, and there's a big wad of ginger over here. Look at the, check out this ginger right here. I'm definitely digging this one. That is a big one. Got that 3-prong. Oh, but look here. Fixing to dig these right here. Up, y'all. All right, gotta get to work. This thing smells so good.
Oh, this is steep.
Yeah, it's straight up, ain't no doubt. Don't take long to fill a bucket up like this. That's a sight, that ginseng here like this, and we looked hard, you know it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when it, in poor ground like this, man, when it gets dry, tops die. I mean, you remember how dry it was when me, you and Billy and Lige came right here.
I do.
And I knew it was here. Man, I got dirt. That right there is called digging ginger more. That's how you do it. Let's get a freaking handful at a time. Twist these stalks off.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, Mike, tell us what happened.
So we got in here. We got set up. We saw a hen. She came walking past. She was real pretty, real pretty hen. And Daddy went with them cows. And there was one down there went blah. And then there was one over there went blah. And this one, he gobbled like 70 yards, like right over there. And so Daddy said, Mike, do you hear drumming? I said, no, I think you're hearing stuff. And he said, I hear drumming. And then he went, and then that turkey went, blah. Right where he had pointed, he was hearing drumming. So he said, Micah, there it is. It's a freaking giant. Yeah. So we had to take the gun off those bog sticks. And I don't know how the turkey didn't see us. And he was holding the gun, and he said, all right, just kill him. He picked his head up, and I thought, I might not kill this turkey, but I'm gonna try, you know. I went, pow! That turkey went, bang! You know, and I run up there and grabbed him, and look what a chicken. Yeah!
He pulled a bunch of his tail feathers out trying to grab a hold of him.
Yeah, he was gonna get away, and I went back.
Well, that's a big one. Nay, and it's been a good morning. I took Nevaeh this morning, and we was over yonder a good ways, and didn't hear nothing. Well, I told Nay, I said, Nay, I hear drumming. And she told me the same thing he did. I think you're hearing things. Well, you know, when you've hunted a while, you know, I thought, well, whatever. You know I hear a turkey. I told him I heard drumming. I heard that turkey drum 100 times. And but anyway, I just heard turkey gobble down there in the bottom.
Yeah, he was gobbling his head off that one down there in the bottom.
But anyway, called it in for her, and I don't know how it didn't see us, you know. They're just real fired up right now. But Nay killed her first gobbler, and Micah has killed his second. That bird right there, I wish y'all, guys, I can't video and put these kids on turkeys too. It's just, I have to help them kill them, and it's just too hard.
Yeah, you know, and it was bad because in the situation, I didn't have a good shot. It was like towards Daddy's left, and it just wasn't a good shot for me. And I thought, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we snuck real quietly, and he held that gun like that, and I went, wow.
It's got some good spurs on it. It's got bigger spurs than the Vest did.
Look at that. Look at
the hooks on that devil.
Look at the red legs. Nails were like black.
I know it. Man, he was flat out showing out.
Daddy said he could hear his feathers vibrate.
Yeah, he was so close. But I told Micah, I said, I'm telling you, that turkey's right over here. He's 40 yards. And look here, he was exactly where I said he was, and at the same distance. When you can hear I would hear him drumming. I don't know why he couldn't hear him, but you know, when they're drumming, it'll be like, you know, you'll hear it like, I'd hear that, and I'd hear his feathers go shh. And I was like, man, this joker can't hear nothing.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take his beard, and I'm gonna put my other turkey and pin it in my new bedroom, and then cook him food. Oh,
what's pretty? He's got bigger spurs than your last gobbler.
yeah, he does.
By a lot, yeah.
Yeah, he's got monster spurs.
One thing we're having trouble with up here where we live, I've noticed, is beard rot. But that's a trophy bird.
Gosh, man! And while I killed him, he was strutting. He was blowed up, and he put his head down. And I thought, gosh, this is gonna be a hard shot. All I could see was I couldn't even see the neck. I could just see like from my fingers up.
And the fan.
Yeah, and he picked it out, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do like I did last year. At one point, this was going. It gobbled right before I shot it.
All right, guys, we got to walk. We got probably, every bit of a mile walk back, and he's carrying it every step of the way.
Oh, you're carrying the gun. Yeah.
But all right, we'll see y'all on the next one. Yeah. I'll tell you what, next time I carry a decoy, I'm putting it up. Because he hung up out there about 40 yards. Look here, he wasn't coming no closer. You can see where they've been scratching all up the sides of this road. I had to hold the gun for him to aim, and the last time we did that was at a real big 8-pointer, and he missed, and that was going through my head the whole time. You know what? I was sitting there thinking, last time I did this, he missed a big bug, you know. Yeah. The funny thing is that's been, this hunting season, that'd be 4 years ago. We still get that buck on camera.
That's been 4 years ago?
This hunting season will be 4 seasons ago. But we still get that buck on camera. He's a giant. He was a good 8-point then. He was like 15, 20 yards. You remember?
How could I forget?
All right.
And panicked and
jerked. All right, guys. We're almost around this ridge. I'll see y'all at the side. So getting heavy. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't think we're gonna get there. Next time, we'll only park a mile away, not 2.
Red clay on my boots, sun stuck high, same old song. You laugh, so grab that shovel. We're hunting treasure in this hard-packed ground. Your cap pulled low, Cold sweet tea in a stained styrofoam. You wink, boy, don't you stall. Hit that dirt like it done you wrong. Me and Daddy digging big 4 prongs, turning up roots and busted up rocks. Sweating our eyes, but we carry on, chasing them tails in the heat so strong. Me and Daddy digging big 4 prongs. If we don't find gold, we still belong. Right here side by side all day long. Me and Daddy digging big 4 prongs.
That's up against the tree.
Old truck humming on the gravel, radio fuzzy, but we both sing along. He says, son, life's just like this. You keep on swinging till the bad luck's gone. We found a rusted horseshoe, bottle caps, a nail, one broken comb. He holds them up like diamonds. Says, look here, that's history in your palm. Me and Daddy digging big 4 prongs, turning up roots and busted up rocks. Sweating our eyes, but we carry on, chasing them tails in the heat so